Hello everyone, this is Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot, Astrology and Spirituality. I want to look at your tarot scopes for the sign of Libra for the month of April 2022. This is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everybody. It simply can't. But for those that are watching it, and it does, please do claim it. For those that it doesn't, come back and view it again in a week or two. It might make more sense to you then. Okay, this is for your sun sign, your ascendant, and your moon sign. Or if you're drawn to this reading for any other major placement you have in your chart, please do join me. Okay, let's take a look at some overarching energies for the month of April for Libra. I'm pulling from my Shaman's Dream Oracle, then the Cosmic Tarot, and I will clarify if needed with the Aquarian Tarot. So let's get going. Libra. What's coming up for Libra this month? Let's see if I want to tune right into your energy. Libra, what's happening for Libra? Okay, so there's a time where you can sit down and rest. I'm just seeing you're sitting. You could have been quite busy. Actually, you're sitting in a big, comfortable old armchair. So there's something about sitting down, needing to rest, or having to rest, or having a rest after, well, just needing to. Okay, so yeah, it's like the pressure's off in some way for you. Pressure's off in more ways than one. Okay, so it might be that you were not really fully aware of the pressure you've been under until now. It's that kind of relief, release, rest. 3 R's. Relief, release and rest. And you know, often that's what happens when we're going through something that is difficult and hard. For whatever reason, we don't fully acknowledge or are aware of how difficult that passage was until when it is finished. So, and you know, on the surface it might not have appeared to be difficult, but in so many ways it was. Okay. We all need to rest after those difficult passages. So we've got the galactic mushroom. And this is the divine matrix, the galactic mushroom. So mushrooms, of course, I can see here, can sometimes be hidden. You know, it's like we are under, you know, where are you? Where have you been? I've been under a mushroom. You know, this is about, again, you can see the smoke rising off this pod, indicating that there's a relief. So there's an opening up and a relief. I'm glad that, a release, I should say. I'm glad that card jumped out for you, Libra. Okay. What's happening, please? Overarching energies for Libra for April 2022. So we have Will-O-Wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. Perhaps in this release you are able to see blessings, really, that you may not have been able to see before. You know, it can give us a renewed appreciation of whatever that might be, of our freedom, of our mobility, of our access. I'm hearing quite specifically of our access. Access to what? Something that you took for granted. Access is the big word. Treasures hidden in the shadows. Falling angels, spiritual narcolepsy. Something may have been paralyzed. Maybe this is the freedom that I'm getting for you, this opening up. Because when we feel that kind of release, that kind of freedom, that kind of release, it's like we feel it at a very deep spiritual soul energy. So something may have been subdued in you. Maybe your spirituality was subdued. And really spirituality, the soul is the essence of who we are. Falling angel. Yeah, there's a new clarity here. And netcaster preparations come to fruition. Oh, look, you have pulled something off. You wouldn't be sitting in that chair otherwise. So, I feel that there's an acknowledgement needed from you about how difficult a certain passage has been. It's like it was foundational stuff, and it's also unity stuff as well. So I feel there's an ending of a cycle and a beginning of a new. At the base of the pack, we have wandering between realms. Yeah, this is spiritual change here as a result of learning and awareness. Root girl, the disowned self. I'm getting a lot of tens here for you. The disowned self. Perhaps that's what you did. Perhaps you went to find something. Perhaps you didn't know what it was you were finding. It'll take a while to process all of this, but you have refound something, foundational work at the very, very deepest soul level. Okay, I never intend for these readings to be so deep, but somehow they just go that way. Not with every sign. Sometimes it's love and light, and a bit of extra money coming in, a new job offer, a relationship repaired. But I don't intend them to go into that depth. But sometimes with some signs on some months, that's just the way they go. All right, Cosmic Tarot. Let's drill down a little bit. Let's build a bit of a pyramid. Find the story that is needing to be told to build upon those overarching energies. Libra, what is happening for Libra in the month of April 2022? Libra, what is happening for Libra in the month of April 2022? Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. So there is this new start for you. I often say ending of cycles, beginning of something else. We have those happening to us all the time. After a particularly difficult passage, you'll find a new beginning somewhere. It's a soft new beginning, which is good. We all deserve that. You will and are doing some planning and strategizing. This is air. This is you. And this is about mental freedom. So what is this new start for Libra? I think it is your thoughts are clearer, or will be clearer in April, allowing you to plan for the future or even the present. We have the Empress card here. This can be motherhood, but it can also be a manifestation. Perhaps you've been manifesting something that talks about a period of time. So that can be the harvest coming in, or planning for some sort of newness, taking steps forward with a new plan. And it's a plan that you're highly motivated on as well. The Five of Wands, there could have been some obstacles and challenges in the past. This can denote also partisan interests as well, and fighting over those partisan interests. Often it comes forward when we need to, it's like we can go for a long time without asserting ourselves, and then something comes along that allows us or pushes us toward assertion of something, and we come into conflict with others. So as part of this awareness cycle that you're in, you might look at what in you, if this card makes sense, because it leads to change. Fives always are about change, and what leads to it and what comes after it. I feel that there's a bit of a introspection that you need to do. Now, there are issues for you around the harvest and money coming in. It's time to really sit on a budget. It's time to look at how you're going to, the practical realities here, where we need to look at our budget again and come up with another plan. I feel you're also doing that as well. The Nine of Wands, yeah, you know, it may not have been easy this past cycle for you, but you have learned or are learning to put those very healthy boundaries up, whatever, with whomever they may be needed. It is a strength to create those lines in the sand. I mean, true freedom comes from that, where we understand what we won't go beyond and what we won't allow, and that is how we get our strength. It's not in saying, oh well, it'll be okay, it won't happen again. It possibly could happen again unless you establish those boundaries. There's a level of anxiety here, and I do feel for you, given that we have the Empress and the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. This is around money. I don't feel it's around a person or persons or anything else other than there's a level of anxiety around money. And really that could be where you put the guardrails up. This could be where you're doing a lot of your learning as well. You know, maybe Librans worry about everything else but money. You know, the card of justice is associated. Balance, justice. So those kind of spiritual, philosophical, esoteric kind of matters. But this is around a grounding and an earthly recognition here. In order to have that kind of freedom, I also need to look at how my money is coming in. I do feel all of this thinking takes you to the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a plan. You've got the Princess of Wands there. There is movement forward on a plan that you're actually quite passionate about. I don't know whether that's formulated in you yet, but there is something here that will take you forward, and that includes addressing that monetary situation. Yeah, the Hierophant. This is government. This is institutions of all sorts. It's also our higher self, and it can point to religion as well. But this to me says that there could be some kind of new start here with some kind of established institution. The Two of Cups, yeah, a commitment here, a commitment, and it could even be a contract. And this could be the new thing that's coming up for you in April. Some sort of commitment with somebody else. The Hierophant could be some kind of, when I say institution, it's a body. It can be, doesn't have to be government institution, but there seems to be some kind of contract here which provides you with a new start. So two more cards. Yeah, Ace of Swords, absolutely. And this will take the anxiety away as well with the worry here with that Nine of Swords. This is new clarity as well. So this kind of speaks to the messages I was getting at the beginning of the reading. Six of Pentacles, loans and debts, new help coming through, arriving, I think, at the time that it is needed. One last card, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. So when Jupiter and Neptune are in Pisces, there's some kind of luck here that's occurring. We refer to it as luck with the Wheel of Fortune. That's the Jupiter card, Jupiter being expansion and luck. But we also have at the base of the pack the Magician card, showing that movement, manifestation and movement somehow bring you this new opportunity. And it could, as I said, have been after that period where, you know, there was disappointment on a number of levels. So you've manifested this movement. You have manifested this new project. And it is connected with movement. You could be hearing about that over in April. Or over, it could be anywhere in the next few weeks. Something new is coming through. All right, thanks for tuning in, Libra. Bye for now.